Come on now, gotta have your
Hey
house.
man, hey man, get the toes
Hey, now
out
what he
there.
got going? Hey, man,
We back live. You got the toes in the screen, man.
now you gotta have your toes out, man.
This how we coming back to the people. This how we bringing it with
Hey,
the dogs out. Oh my god! Hey, you know we back with another episode. Real deal, McNeil, Phase. Let's do it.
I'm unfazed, I'm unfazed, yeah, I'm unfazed. I'm unfazed, yeah, I'm unfazed. I'm unfazed, yeah, finna stack this paper. I'm unfazed, I'm unfazed, yeah, finna stack this paper. I'm unfazed.
You know what it is. Y'all know we
I
back
just
here. Y'all know we back here. Y'all know we back here.
we back,
It's been a
and
minute,
we back.
brother. It's been a minute, brother. How you doing?
Man, blast cooling, and you know
Yes.
this.
Yeah,
Man, what's
man.
the word been though?
You know, it's been so much going on in the world, but more importantly, we've been trying to stay unfazed through it all.
Man,
Unfazed through it all. Been working hard, building something, building a lot of something, acting, just trying to, learn. I've been in an education tip too. I've been trying to learn, bro. I've been in my Bible a little bit. You
okay.
know, been
Moment
tapped
of
in.
silence.
Yep.
All right, amen, hallelujah.
Hey, hallelujah. What you been on, brother? I know you've been out there getting it
Man,
done.
hey, so just moved. New pad set up. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a good little theme background coming to y'all somewhere soon.
We don't got the fish
But
tank yet, though. Huh?
yeah, gotta get the fish tank set up, man. That's gonna be. Oh,
Need a little Nemo.
all right, let me
Need
go
a
this
little
way.
Nemo.
But yeah, man, just moving, trying to stay afloat, man. Get
Yeah.
situated, stay calm and balanced in this world. Making sure I'm providing more time for myself. Been in the gym consistently on
Okay.
my 30 days unfazed, taking a page out the book, doing
Yeah.
push-ups every day,
Come on.
every night,
Come on.
getting after it, man. Just trying to take a little time for myself, you know what I'm saying? And making sure I'm okay, checking in with me.
Yeah, I know. And then you said something too. I know you've been having some deep philosophical
And,
thoughts,
and
about the world and what's going on. Like, and we talked about it a little bit before, but like, even like, I want to hit on that, but even before that, right? Like, so much news has been happening since the Charlie Kirk got shot, but it's like stuff just keeps happening. Then we found out the actual footage of the Kyron Lacey situation.
man,
That's
man,
a shame. Then we get the buddy on the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I mean? So it's tough right now
it's
for a
a, it's
lot of
a
people.
it's a rough
Snap
day.
benefits.
Now,
People losing their snap.
the
People, you know what
government
I mean?
just now coming back because people was losing their jobs.
They jobs.
Man, so
Yeah,
definitely a great time for to be a member of Unphased so we can address it all, you know what I'm saying, and just discuss a little bit how we stay in phase on an everyday basis. But yeah, no, there's been a lot of stuff heavy on me for sure lately, which we gonna hit on. But nah, the world for sure, man. I'm just prayers to everybody, to your loved ones, check in with people, call people. If you ain't talk to them in a minute, because again, we well, who's in office? We don't know what might go down any day. We
any day.
really stand on this. You used to be like, okay, we never know year by year. It's really month by month, day by day. It's almost hour by hour.
Not for
We
real.
don't know what's gonna happen
Breaking
hour to
news.
hour.
Breaking news.
Right.
Breaking news.
See, damn it. Damn it.
Yeah, yeah, no. So what do you feel? I feel like because of the Kyron Lacey and the gentleman on the what's his name on the Cowboys? Because I just
Kneeling.
heard about it.
Kneeling.
Kneeling. With that, what I mean, that stuff is so sad. I do want to like just touch on like, okay, how do we stay unfazed, but how do we like I think it's good to talk about the mental health aspect of not only sports, but I mean, just life as a black man, as a man in general, as a person in America right now. I feel like there's so much going on, especially
Man.
for our generation, where it's like, the memes where they like, man, I should have bought a car and I should have bought a house when I in 1999 when I was first born. You know what I mean? Then we would have been set up. But it's like it's funny, but it's like for real because stuff is way 100x more expensive than it was for our parents and stuff. So it's
Bro.
a lot.
You ain't never lied. Honestly, I feel like it's a lack of preparation in my personal opinion. It's like
Mm,
not being prepared on a financial sense. Because again, we don't learn a lot of stuff we should be learning in the school system, but respectfully, not being prepared to learn how to deal with our emotions, and our personal endeavors and our personal challenges and battles within ourselves. Not realizing that we have tools, available to us. All the time, you hear people be like, "Oh, if you're dealing with stuff, you should be the one to go out." You know what I'm saying? Or they'll put that self pressure on you unknowingly, realizing that they're doing it. Hey, if you need anything, let me know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you don't want to burden people with your issues or your problems. So,
yeah.
it just becomes one of those situations where you try to internalize a lot, you try to deal with a lot, and then that's how you fall into these deep pits of depression and you start falling in and dealing with these things that, just become overwhelming. So I know in my personal experience right now, like I said, bro, not really so much of what I'm dealing with and but just how I'm dealing with it.
Facts.
Like
That's how it is.
I don't think we talk a lot about how we always talk about like what the tools are and this and third, but how are
Yeah.
we dealing with it? Because we face depression too.
Hmm.
The title of the podcast is Unphased, bro. Like how we stay unfazed every day, and we try to live by what we preach. And I know for me, myself, like I said, taking the time to really check in with myself has been a big thing for me lately, just because I've been battling a lot of demons internally, feeling like am I worth it? Feeling like am I worth something more than what I'm doing now? Am I good enough? Especially after being told for so long I was good enough, and
Mm,
now it to not translate to where I'm at now, but it's like making sure that I'm okay, with where I'm at now. And a lot of people don't take the time for themselves. So that's why I've been checking in with my body, stretching more, putting my feet to
yeah.
the earth. I know a lot of people find that to be goofy, but it's real. Putting your feet to the earth, just making sure that you understand that you're grounded. Just because, you can get lost. You can very much get lost when things aren't panning out, and especially when, like, like I'm just to really just hit on it for real,
Mm,
like I said, the lack of preparation. A lot of people, lack the preparation of not knowing how to deal with life
mhm,
when you thought life was going to go this way. So long and I'll use football as an example, because since we was chopping up on it a little bit earlier, but for so long in life as a kid, I was told I was, great. I was amazing. I was good. I was this. And you could easily identify that as a child, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Amongst your peers, who to be. He's faster than him. Bro, we'll
facts.
race right now. He's faster than him. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? We'll, you know what I'm saying? Like he's cold. He played, you know what I'm saying, playing football, playing sports. So you can easily identify the talents and attributes and like, man, this kid is amazing. He's gonna go far. People are putting that in your head at a young age. He's gonna go far. He's gonna be said. You're gonna make it to the league. What they don't prepare you for is when the shit don't happen for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
When it does not pan out how you thought it was.
Yeah.
For so long, and I'm sure you know what I'm saying, you understand this just being in a relatable position, but for so long before high school's over, man, I'm going to the league. It seemed like it was clean cut. It was easy.
Yeah.
As life begins to life and you start to realize, okay, damn, I'm not getting no offers. That's when it first hit home. Like, damn, like I'm about to graduate, I don't have no offers. And you get your offers, then it's not really where you thought you was gonna go. I thought I was gonna go to the Bamas, the Georgias, nigga, where they at? They
Yeah.
not hitting you. And then you get through college and you go to the smaller school and now you're overlooked. Now this underdog story starts to creep in. Now everything that was told to you as a kid, you almost feel like, damn, was I lied to? Or am I the disappointment? Am I letting everybody else down? So for a long time, I battled with that. And even now, I'm still battling with it because, this ambition that we have, chasing the dreams and the goals, and to be in a position where, again, I'm doing well for myself. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And what do you feel like you're battling with though? Because I feel like I don't want to go over that because I think that's
Yeah.
important just for the people to know, like even like on the sports aspect, right? Like, because I feel like because I'm going through a similar situation, but what do you feel like you're battling with? Like, is it to let it go,
In
to
all
handle the truth,
reality,
if the record
so
was ever good enough?
in
Or,
all reality, bro, okay, so recently, boom. And I just use my most current example. You go to a tryout. You know what I'm saying? I
mhm,
recently went to a tryout. I'm not gonna disclose no team name, but I recently went to a tryout. And one thing I hate to hear is never let somebody tell you when you should be done with your dream or whatever case may be. But what they don't realize is there's a lot of people that's in control of your outcome and destiny, whether you want to believe it or not. It doesn't matter how hard you work. You can they if you can put I like I said, I used to hate hearing that. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you do put your mind to it, you dedicate a lot of man hours, you dedicate a lot of your grind, your time. And right now in this current moment, I've done a lot of that. Again, I had to have some real coming to Jesus moments with myself. Like, are you doing everything you're supposed to be doing? But then it's like, okay, you're putting up this shit, and then it's like you think you're gonna get the recognition. They, oh yeah, we want to sign you. And you know what I'm saying? And then it's like things just keep falling through, and you almost begin to feel like, are you ever going to be worthy of the opportunity? Are you ever going to, like, for example, like um, well, maybe you don't know, but I came out here
Mhm.
in 2022, tried out for the UFL, thought I was going to have a shot there, didn't get no calls, didn't get no looks. Went for opportunity to play in the CIF. Personal situations happened there that prevented me from being able to get my opportunity there. That was another shot that I missed opportunity.
Mhm.
Tried out multiple times for countless teams, didn't get a call. Finally get a shot and with the Frisco Fighters. And then it almost when things almost seemed like they were panning out. And I'm mad at myself because, and this is off topic, and I'm sorry to go off topic, but
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like honesty is not the best policy. That's BS. It's a hoax. People talk about honesty, but a lot of times
What do
it's a
you
lot of
want?
people around you that don't have integrity that impacts your honesty. So it's like, so and I feel like, and again, there's probably other, and people may say it's other reasons why, but I feel like the thing that devastated me the most is me trying to live by the morals of what and start trying to stay true to who I was and be truthful about my current situation. But I missed
Mhm.
out on the opportunity, but because being truthful, being honest, when I was supposed to come to camp with you guys for the fighters, and I feel like I really could have had a shot. Shout out to everybody who got an opportunity to play for the fighters, but there are some people on the team that I felt like I could have, had an opportunity to play over had I been there in the beginning of camp.
Mhm.
And because I was honest about certain health issues stemming from my family, I missed that shot. I missed that opportunity. And
Mhm.
then I beat myself up for it so long, and then I busted my ass so hard to earn a spot. Finally signed a spot with the fighters at the end, and then it's like, you know,
Yeah.
we don't make playoffs, and the team gets snatched. Now I'm back at fucking square one.
Yeah.
Then I go try out for another team, get an opportunity, the league falls through. Then I go try out for this team recently. Yeah, we want to sign you, but now I'm not hearing it's crickets. I'm not hearing nothing. So it's like, did y'all really fuck with me, or y'all wasting my
Mhm.
time? So it's just been on with a lot of battling with a lot of those demons because now it's almost like, damn, like maybe it's I'm in my position now where it's like the thing that I love doing, I might not be able to do anymore,
Yeah.
and
And then the
I got
thing
to be
about
okay
it
with that.
too, the thing about it too, right? And this is one thing that I've
I'm rambling.
always believed is that in order to do something great, let's say if it is the NFL,
Mhm.
we need to work as hard as we humanly possible, even to get a shot there. But working as hard as humanly possible, that don't secure your spot because you, like you said, there's other factors that do it. But even to get a shot or to be that one that snuck through or be that top guy that Jerry, all these guys that went to Bama and all that, you have to you have to be the best, especially if you're not going to these top
Undeniable.
schools. So it's a lot. And I think with that, even with mine, I think about that a lot. It was like, okay, was I good enough? Or was I didn't work hard enough? Or was it this? But I think a lot of people, it's a true conversation that people have to have with themselves. And if you want to chase the journey, go ahead and chase the journey for as long as you want to. But you
Hmm.
do have to be honest. Like, I wasn't the best. There's guys there that are better than me that beat me out. And I had tried to go through that in my life, and that's helped me a lot get through that and kind of be like settled with it. And because I feel like I do want to not be controlled. Like it's tough mentally. I want to hit back onto that depression part. Is like where you're in a cycle and we could, I don't know if everybody's seen the Colin Kaepernick like docu series or whatever it is, but it's like they compared it to slavery. You know what I mean? It's fun, but this is like back in the day. I don't know if it was the Romans or who was the gladiators and that, and they put you in the pit and you fighting like that's what we're doing. I mean, this is a show. We're hurting each other, trying to inflict pain and just celebrate. So at the end of the day, when you look at the big picture, there's always somebody controlling. There's always somebody that has it. I would love to do something where it's like, man, I'm free. Of like, I want to build something on my own. But the reality of it, almost everything there's some type of politics. There's some type
Yeah.
of this.
Oh yeah. It's always gonna be, and I was talking to somebody about that too. It's always gonna be, and every realm of success is gonna be competition. And if becoming successful was easy and it was just gonna be given, everybody would be famous, everybody would be successful, and there wouldn't really be no tiers and this, that, and the third of professionalism or not. But
And well, what can people do? Like, what do you do? Like,
one thing, okay, I'm
for
glad
that
you asked that
person.
question. One thing before I hit on what I do,
Hmm.
there was one thing I just don't want to miss up this opportunity to say this.
Yeah, yeah,
For people, and this I'm talking to my coaches now, or my trainers, or my people who have a reputable say so in people's development. It is literally okay to tell somebody that they're not good, because I feel like too much people care about people's feelings too much. I would have loved to hear at a younger age that I wasn't good enough in some instances than to, because again, now I don't know if I've been lied to, bro, but it
hmm
just feels that way now being older, because
yeah,
I've been told for so long I was great, I was this, I was that, and then when I watch the highlights and I review, I'm like, well, I was kind of nice, but then it's
yeah,
like, is it a perspective thing? Because again, if there's coaches like, oh yeah, you good, woo, 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 but they're not really. Be truthful with me. I always appreciated the coaches when I went to a tryout that just kept it straight G with me. Like, and you see
yeah,
that at like your typical higher professional tryouts like the NFLs and the CFLs, but a coach that'll
yeah,
literally look you. I got remember going to the Edmonton Elks tryout. I thought I had the best tryout of my life, and they told me like, man, great hands. I think me and my dog Trick, we was like, I probably did like 18 reps. I was probably like 15 or 16 for 18. Like I only
yeah.
dropped like two or three passes. So I was going crazy in the one-on-ones,
Hmm.
but they kept it a beat with me. They're like, as talented as you may appear, you're just in reality, you're not fast enough. Like you're slow. They
Mm.
kept it a beat, but I respected that because it was like, okay, you highlighted what I'm decent at, but you kept it. You let me know I did not have the whole package. It's not that you trash. It's
Yeah,
just that you don't have everything that we're looking for that it would take to play at this level. And yes, I can prove the naysayers wrong and prove the doubters wrong, but that's only if given the opportunity, like you said. So no matter how hard I work, I can train my ass off to be faster, but still, if I don't ever get the opportunity, I'm not gonna be able to show it. So just wanted to hit that. It's okay to let people know what they're not good at. Stop sugarcoating this shit for people and making people feel like they better than what they are. Because
mm.
I can genuinely have been better had I known a lot earlier what I needed to work on. But how I deal with, I think your question was what, how I deal with depression stuff now, or what's the tool? What
Yeah,
was your
yeah,
question?
yeah, yeah. Because we were talking about depression, the Kyron Lacey situation, and the guy with the
That's
cowboy.
another thing too. So I guess in my personal, first of all, shout out to my mom. You know what I'm saying? Love mom. Shout out to Mom Dukes.
Hmm.
One thing I would say at a young age, she did instill in me, the ability not to be weak minded, and to respond positive to adversity. And the reason why I say that is because I'm falling into a state of depression when things may not go my way and I'm challenged, but how I deal with it is just the mindset, finding something greater to believe in than myself. I literally was talking to my mom about this exact conversation today, and we sometimes it's just it's about spiritual presence or being. If you believe in the spiritual, it's about spiritual presence or things greater than yourself. At this
Hmm.
point in time in my life, it's just my personal beliefs, it's literally, if I didn't have God, I probably would be another victim of depression and the outcome of that in a negative way. But it's just like I have to just have faith that it's something greater for me. And I know that's easier said than done for some. I know
Hmm.
they're probably like that's easier to
Yeah,
say, but it's just the mental development that I've had over the years that I'm just like I gotta just trust in him. Even if I don't understand it now, but I'm just like it's gotta be something greater because I always used to tell myself he didn't bring me this far to bring me this far, but then I had to realize, okay, I brought me this far, and he didn't, and he had something to do with it, but I brought me this far, not realizing how much further he wanted to take me.
yeah.
So he wants to take me a lot further, but this is what I'm setting my ceiling at. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. So I have to just trust his plan and that's really just what it's been. And just I guess having faith in the things unseen, for real, for real. So and it's difficult to explain, but that's just how I've been dealing with depression. It's just like talking to him and just believing that it's something greater for me than what I'm faced with right now. So Why and then why give up on myself now, like and call it quit and pull the plug on life now? Like I done suffered this long, and then a lot of people don't understand. Again, if you do have a religious background, taking yourself out of here, put yourself in a negative position with him anyway, because you shouldn't be committing suicide or whatever anyway, or things of that nature. Which again, I'm not placing the blame on anybody. I don't want my words to be mistaken, but I'm just saying I would rather suffer now and receive the ultimate reward by being with him than to suffer now and suffer in the afterlife. So
Hmm. Yeah, I think one big thing too is like it's hard to explain because I think some people may like they had it's like serious condition for some people like where it's like depression, they like mental health struggles and things like that.
facts.
But I think for me, it's like the same thing, and I think for me, I try not to, and I have my moments, but I always come out of it. But I
Hmm.
think the main thing is like I try not to take stuff too seriously. I feel like I've been questioning a lot of things
Yeah,
and just life and the way the world works and just like what we do and just like football and like all this stuff. I've questioned it so much. I'm like, well, like what really matters? Like all this stuff don't a lot of this stuff does not really matter. Like if we played in the NFL, you were in the NFL, yeah, the world looks at you like, oh, you're the Patrick Mahomes or this and that, but at the end of the day, his kids and his family look at him like that's just
that's that.
oh, that's dad or that's whatever it is. So the most important thing I feel like is family.
And one
So I
thing too
think,
we
yeah.
miss, and it's funny, we having these conversations that bring me back to points and topics that I made, but one thing that we miss about being a ball player is we can't do this shit forever. As much as long, and I think that's the thing that I had to start realizing it was gonna come to an end someday.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I wanted it to happen now or I didn't, I couldn't play football forever. And I think, and I was talking like that was another topic I would and we just gonna hit on that too. One thing I feel like there needs to be some type of program or self awareness or checking in with certain athletes, because certain athletes in a respectful sense, all they've ever known is football
Mm-hmm.
from a young kid to playing in the pros to being done. And it's like they battle with these depressions and they don't know how to deal with them because that's all they've been doing. And it's like now that they're not, I remember, I forgot who talked about it. I remember seeing somebody, ex pro ball player,
Mm-hmm.
and I gotta find it. But he basically was talking about this exactly. He was like, literally, I remember like when I got done with the league and I retired, there were no more lights. There were no more people looking at me. There was the memories and there was the people like, oh, you such and such and such. But my reality was the thing that I love doing that I was always been told I was so good at doing, I can't do no more. So
Mm-hmm.
what do I do now? And a lot of people don't know what to do now. They got everything in the world. They got the money, they got the car, they got the house, they got the ladies, and but they can be depressed too. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand there's celebrities that can be depressed because they don't know how to cope with their reality
Yeah.
when the time comes. So it definitely gets to a point where again, and I think at the end of this episode we really need to put the mental hotline number and information up there, just because of the simple fact it is okay to, like we said, it is okay to check in with yourself and to get help and to get off of that pedestal and pride and really realize, okay, I need help dealing with this. So luckily, for me and you, we got the spiritual mindset, but we also got friends like one another. But even with the people who had all the fame, like I'm trying to think of Drake's lyrics, but it's something about, he said in one song he says it's not lonely at the top, but then in other songs he do say it's lonely at the top, and it really,
Mm-hmm.
you teeter, because although you not really lonely because you got all these fandom and people around you, stuff like that, but people can't relate with your pressures and your problems and things you challenge and battle with, so you feel lonely with the
Yeah.
emotional sense. So
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing for like all athletes, like man, it's realizing very early and just as a world, realizing very early that hey, like you're more than what your sport is. Like and I think that movement with LeBron and everything, more than an athlete or like that stuff is huge because the sooner I think the only reason that I haven't been able to stay in those positions too long is because I know there's other things for me. There's other things that I can do, but the huge point on that is like, okay, say if it's acting, right? We've put I put 20, let's say
say it, Phase. You
21
saying it.
years
You saying it,
into
bro.
football. and I consider myself good. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I got to the UFL. I played there. You know what I mean? So I consider myself good. And that took a lot to get there. And
Mm-hmm.
then we get mad that, okay, now we try to find something else. We don't know what to do. We suck. You got to enjoy sucking because you put
Gotta
20
enjoy.
years into
Wait,
football
wait,
and you're
wait,
so
wait, wait.
great.
I'm sorry.
You got to enjoy
I
sucking.
no
If you don't
wait,
suck it, you got to
wait.
suck it. You got to suck it a little bit. You're just going to have to.
Fuck it. Y'all, you heard it first.
You're going
It's
to have to
okay to
suck
suck
a
it.
little bit.
Gotta suck it.
But no, in all seriousness, though, it's like that transition from, okay, I put 21 years into football and I put 0 years into sales. I'm just going to be great. I may have an advantage so I could take some stuff as an athlete, but no, you
Right.
have to put time and stuff into that. And I think a lot of people lose that, think I could just switch over because a lot of companies are going to be like, we love athletes. Oh, athletes are so good. Come, we love them. But it's like you get into this work, it's different. Or you don't know, you can't find
Am,
it. It's different.
am I okay to say, and I guess I'll speak for myself, but I'm sure I'm speaking for other people in the choir. Am I okay to say at some point chasing your dream like football, and I'm not even gonna say dream, at some point chasing football, I'm just talking to football specifically, can it become sabotaging?
I don't think sabotage. I don't maybe,
And
but
the
I
reason
don't.
why I said
Yeah,
the reason why I say it like that is because to your point, and to a point that I made about myself, I'm very multi-talented. I've DJ'd at a successful level. I've had a radio station that I DJ'd for, and I know I'm good at that. I've also learned how to play the piano. I'm musically inclined and talented in those elements. I know there, and I'm about to take on a
why do you say
the acting journey.
sabotage?
But the reason why I say sabotage, and I'll get to that point. So I feel like at a certain point in time, I knew the ultimate goal is the NFL, but at a certain point in time, I knew the NFL was potentially unreachable and unobtainable. But I continued to put countless time into football, hoping that I still got a slight glimmer of a chance when I could have been investing that time into. So it's like I look up now, not to age myself, they kind of try to call us the unks. I'm big bro, but I'm 27 now or whatever, and I can continue to chase the football dream just because it's something I'm passionate and I love. But it's like, okay, when that's all said and done, for all the homies, and again, shout out to all my dogs playing in the IFL, UFL, CFL, NFL, everywhere. When it's all said and done, if you're not at the highest peak or level, what else are you going to be doing? Because it's going to be done soon, y'all.
But and I agree. I
And you be putting time into somewhere else now.
I
You know
think
what I'm saying? Yeah.
I disagree.
Maybe I worded that question wrong.
No. I get what you're saying. I understand what you can because I feel like yes, you could be sabotaging yourself, but this is one thing I think about. Like football, there's a reason we put those 21 years into it. There's something about the game that we love, right? And there's some artists, right, from the 1800s, 1600s, that they were never known for their art, right?
Hmm.
Until now. They became known for not saying
That's
people in the
deep.
IFL gonna become known now, but I'm just saying
That's deep, though.
they did what they love. So I'm not gonna ever fault anybody. You want to keep playing until you're 50 and they get a 50-year-old league. I be seeing the 40-year-old
30,
up
40-year-old
leagues. They
you.
be hitting. They be
Look,
doing
I
their
got to go
thing.
to work in the morning.
And you're gonna be sore going to work in the morning. But I understand what this game has done for me, and I know people have had that same feeling with sports. So I'll never knock anybody and say, "Hey, you don't do this," because it's like that's what you want to do and that's what you love to do. Yeah, but we are more than athletes. You know what I mean? So you can do other things, but if you want to spend, it's on you. You have to have a serious decision with yourself and say, "Okay, am I still? Am I? Is it time? Am I done?"
Right.
Because if you are more than an athlete and you need in this economy we live in now, if it's not paying you, a guy that I want to have him on a podcast, I think you follow him. He had a video and he was talking about that. He said I stopped playing football when I was paying it more than it was paying me. You know what I mean? So now it's like we live in a let's get real. What do you want to do? Do you want to have a family? Okay, it costs to have a family. You want to have a home? It costs to have a home. You want to take care of those kids
Right.
properly and give them a better life than you have? It takes money to do that. So it's like now we get into reality.
Right.
Well, what is the
I
reality going
respect
to do?
that. I respect that for sure, for sure. Because again, just looking at my situation, I'm like, yeah, I could continue to go to the tryouts. I continue to, chase a dream. And again, that's just because I love it.
Yeah.
But when I think about what I want knowing that I'm more than an athlete now, knowing that I want a greater outcome for my life, I know just the reality of it, being 27, the likelihood of going to the league, if that's the ultimate goal, is not. So it's like if I was to play football, it'd be because I love doing it, not because I'm trying to pursue it. But it's like, okay, and I guess it's just me speaking for myself. If I know that that's what my outcome is, I can play football and they wreck. I can flag football. They bring that to the Olympics. I'm trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Mhm.
there's other ways to fulfill that void without continuously to try to sell out for this outcome, you know what I'm saying, and be lying to myself and taking maybe a potential opportunity for somebody else who
Yeah.
does have an opportunity to. So yeah, I definitely feel like I might have worded that quick. But I appreciate you for, breaking that down like that. Another thing too, I would say just to kind of hit back on a little tip, trick, trade, for somebody who's trying, and I said this to myself internally, but I'm gonna say it out loud and hopefully I don't butcher it. In order for you to be, you can use it for football, you can use this for work, relationship, whatever.
Mhm.
In order for you to be something that's desired by most, you gotta carry yourself that way. So, for example, you can't be a man that women love or women want to be with if you don't carry yourself and dress like that, or if you don't carry yourself
Mhm.
and take care of yourself like that.
Yes.
You gotta at least look the part. That's one thing I was telling my mom. I'm like, well, shit, if I'm not gonna be playing on no pro team, I'm gonna at least look like I played pro ball. I can get
Yes.
fat now and scrawny arms with the belly, or I can put myself in that gym and work hard and look healthy and having people like that. So I feel like a lot of the obstacle is looking the part in a lot of these areas and realms. You got to look the
Mhm.
part to be something that you're not. You got to look like you want to be a successful businessman in order to become a successful businessman. You got to look like you want to be a successful husband in order to be a successful husband. You got to look like you want to be a successful athlete in order to become a successful athlete. You got to look healthy and carry yourself as health if you want to be. So it's like you got to look the part before you can be the part. You know what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying? So
all about who you want to become. You know what I mean? Figure out who it is that you. I think that's the hardest part. You know what I mean? Because we need to understand if we don't know who we want to become, and then social media, all this stuff will become whatever they
social
want.
media.
If you don't take control of who you want to become, trust me, they will. Well, I'm not gonna say they like God. I'm talking
Right.
about just like
His fingers wasn't
the
directed here. They was
Matrix.
just
The
it's a directional thing.
the Matrix will tell you. They'll tell you who to become. Tell you who to be. Tell you know what I mean. They will. They will. You know what I mean. So we have to figure out, and that's what we're
They
doing.
already trying to program us. They
That's it.
already putting things in front of us. You see what's going on with the government. You see, like we are so not in control right now. And as soon as we realize that and regain control of the actual outcome and goal, trust and believe things will pan out a lot differently for us. But like you said, it's just about controlling our own destiny. So
Yeah. So for anybody, man, if you're in that in between, man, I think you know though. Like
be real
we
with yourself.
we know when it's time to hang those cleats up. We know, and if you still got it in, you still got that hook. Go
Be the
play.
dog.
No, no
Be
no
the dog.
question. Go play. You got the opportunity. Go play. But if it's time, it's
But if
time.
you're gonna go play and you do have the opportunity, take full advantage too.
Hmm.
Don't be out there just because you got the opportunity, half-assing it, not taking it serious. If you're not even in the NFL, if you on these low, bro, treat that because there's somebody who wants to be there, and if you're gonna be there, bro, you might as well go hard. Stop
Yeah.
putting in the half-ass reps and the half-ass days. Give it 110%. You know what I'm saying? Go hard. You know what I'm saying? Be
Yeah.
at practice, really dialed in, showing people who maybe your time is coming to an end, but
Yeah.
there's somebody whose time is just beginning. Give them something. Stop hating and being selfish. Give them an opportunity and give them something that you wish you had in that position. Being fresh out, being wet behind the ears, being new. Bless them with something. Bless them with some knowledge. Shout out to Meatball, man. Shout out to Rankin. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? These are just some of the few that I've been able to be on the same playing field with that have blessed me with some gems and some jewels. And I'm like, man, you know what? That's some real ass shit because they could have
Yeah.
easily just been taking the reps and been in the way. But they're like, man, I got you. I'm gonna bless you with, you know what I'm saying? Because you may not know this now, but you will learn it. And hopefully the sooner you learn it, the better off you'll be. So
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, it's a blessing playing the sports, a blessing doing what we do, man. So
I'm saying, on a
yeah.
lighter note,
Go ahead.
Phase is looking bright today. He got this goddamn blonde. He need to line up, but you know what I'm
Bro,
saying? Checking
bro,
in with my dog. This is a great episode. You know what I'm saying? Coming
bro,
back to just see how you doing.
yeah.
What's up and coming for you, my dog? You know what I'm saying? Like what you got brewing? You
I'm
got some
really,
you got something brewing. I don't got nothing brewing, Ray. No,
yeah,
you
come
got
on.
something brewing.
I always got something brewing, man. I think really just trying to figure this out. I have a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions, and maybe we titled the episode that I got a lot of
A lot of
questions.
questions, man.
But yeah, just I'm really trying to understand like life and like what it is, kind of the world that we live in. So I've been doing a lot of research. I've been trying to get right with my faith, trying to understand like what faith is, like what is a Christian, what is like Christianity, what is all of this? Am I
And
supposed to follow it? Like all of
can
this.
you be a Christian if you ain't read the Bible?
Can you
They
be a
seen
Christian
it.
and you can't read the
They
Bible?
seen it.
And I don't think you can. And we can have that debate after I've thought
We'll
about
get
it a
into
lot.
it.
So we'll get into that. But then also, just working, man. I've been trying to stay off social media. I've been trying to really finish the year strong. Everybody got beginning of the year resolutions. I made my finish the year resolutions, you know what I mean? So I'm
Ooh,
trying to
I like
I'm
that.
working with that. And we got some cool stuff coming up with the
I like
podcast.
that.
Very cool stuff coming up. Got some new
They don't
sponsors
even
coming up.
know.
Got some stuff. So it's exciting. We're in the exciting time. We're gonna finish this year strong.
I
Definitely.
like that. What you said. End of the year resolution. Get you one if you don't got you one. I'm finna get me about 3 of them as soon as we get out of here. Cause
Come on.
like you said, we always waiting for the fresh start, for the breath of fresh air that we didn't even finish what we started yet.
Come on.
How you gonna
Come on.
start something new? You ain't finished what you was already working on. Come on now.
Come on. Come on.
I like that. End of the year
And I've been
resolution.
acting. I've been acting. You know
I'm
what I mean?
about to
So
start acting. I guess
yeah,
I
I've been
I can't
acting.
finish it because I ain't started it, but
Yeah, I joined a class and it's been
hell
great, bro.
yeah.
Just to get and I think that's something I would say that too for people like when you're dealing with depression and stuff, because a lot of us don't. You have to trick your mind out of it, kind of, right? And I say that to say like, if I just work. And I say I didn't enjoy my work. I enjoy what I do, but I'm like, if I didn't enjoy it, so you're doing that, it becomes monotonous. So what are you doing? I'm trying to fill my days with things I like intentionally, not saying, okay, I'm gonna read today, and then stuff gets crazy. I don't end up reading. What I do is I joined an acting class, so every Monday I have to be there. I paid for that.
Commitment.
Every Monday I'm there. And it's like clockwork, and I'm staying around that, and that's an outlet for me to get all my emotions out and
Damn face, send me
do
the
that.
acting class. I'm trying to be there.
No, I'm serious. And then it's like the other thing is like hooping. Like I've been hooping. Like I just got back from it. That's why I have a hoop every Thursday. Got a little gym, but it's just something
Pickleball.
different. Like you got a pickleball, whatever. Like we have to continually like don't stay the same throughout the day. Like we keep doing the same day, same cycle. I could see how you get depressed. You know what I mean?
Hey,
You got to
you know,
keep upgrading.
you know what you sound like right now?
What?
Are you on the couch sitting there?
Come on,
What that is?
come on. Them
The
little
little
old
ICDC
infomercials.
calendar? Are
Them
you are
old
you are you sitting there just
infomercials.
wasting away, not doing
Yeah.
nothing with yourself? Man, get up and buy for school. It's like,
Come on,
man,
come
damn,
on.
all right.
Like, come
You know what
on,
I'm
we got
saying?
to.
What
We
what
got
that what
to.
that song say? You got to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let
We,
the days of your life pass you by. You gotta get up, get out, and get something. How can you make it if you never even tried?
what's that? I'm going ICCU college or
I see
ICDC.
DC.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
ICDC.
Well, I want to show you. I want to show you before we get out of here. I want to show you my acting. I just want to see, and we
Nah,
can have
fact,
the people rate it too. You know, what I mean, I've been doing this
facts.
acting class. I want to show y'all what I've been
I'm
working
about to
with.
join. I'm signing up.
Come on, let me see.
Let's check. Let's check him out.
I don't know if it's how it be
Look,
loaded.
I've killed a lot of people, man. There was the models and the escorts uptown. There was
Wait.
Hold on, got a
Wait,
little got a little frozo.
wait. Let me see. Let me see.
Got a
Let
little
me see.
frozo.
Let me see.
Little Rotimi action.
I'm dragging it back.
It's
Now.
always something. Somebody.
Okay, let me see. I think I did it.
so when can I suit up now?
Let me just say with your knee and how it felt when I examined it. When you don't have a ligament, you can't do that, so that's out of the question.
No. That's not what Dr. Spencer said. I talked to Dr. Spencer. He said 3 weeks. The 3 weeks is up. I'm ready to
Based
play.
on what when I feel and examine your knee, what I see here, you really can't play.
Now stop saying you can't. Why you keep saying you can't? I'm going to play. My team needs me. I'm ready to. I'm going to play.
Listen to me.
No, I am listening to you, but you just keep.
I want what's best for you. You and I on the same page.
We're obviously not on the same page. I'm ready to play. You don't want what's best for me, huh? How do you want what's best for me? You from Midland, right? Well, tell me, you from Midland? Now, fuck that. You just jealous because you from
Okay,
Midland.
but I recommend.
Now, who's paying you? Just tell me who's paying you. That's it.
said-
Tell me who's paying you.
All I'm
Who's paying you? You want to take my career? Tell me who's paying you. You want to end my career? I'm not going out like that. I swear to God, I'm not going out like that. Who's paying you? I'm going to play. I'm going to play. I need to play.
Come on, man. Give him a round of
You
applause.
want to take my football from me? Who paying you? Who paying you?
Do you remember that movie though? Do you know that movie?
That's a scene right there. Shout out Derek Luke, man.
Do you remember
Shout
that
out
movie?
Phaz McClure representing for Derek Luke, man.
Come on, man. That's Booby. Booby.
Booby.
Booby. I got one more. I'm gonna show you. One more.
That's a good movie scene right there.
Do you know the movie? Name the movie.
Friday Night Lights. Come on now.
Okay,
Come
we're
on
making
now.
sure. We talking about football
Come on
players.
now. I said his real name, Derek Luke. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I don't know his real name. I just know Booby Love. You want to win? Put Booby in.
I'm about to spin. Courtney got in and got hit.
So I'm trying to play the other one. If it don't work, it don't work. Y'all seen what I've been doing. Yes. Oh, maybe. Oh.
That boy Phaz trying to be a drama actor.
Okay, let's see. This one is a different one. Let me see.
You're my lawyer, so I think you should know. Look, I've killed a lot of people, man. There was the models and the escorts uptown. There was that girl from NYU. I met her in Central Park, and I left her body in the Dunkin' Donuts in the parking lot. And there was fucking Bethany, my old girlfriend with a fucking nail gun, and then there was another girl. I don't even remember. I don't know what I'm doing, but fucking Paul Owen, but fucking the way he fucking looked at me, I just I don't know, bro. It's just I don't know. I fucking ate their brains, bro, and I cooked them a little. Bro, I can't stop myself. I love it though. It's something. I knew it since I was young. I had this fucking feeling inside of me, but I know it's not right, and I don't think I'm gonna make it, man. I'm not gonna be free this time. They're gonna catch me, but it's okay.
Oh, you call. You going.
Okay, I deserve to go away. I deserve to go away. I'm a bad person, and I'm a sick person, and God will never love me, and my family will never love me, and that's just what I deserve.
And sing.
You was battling some demons right there, wasn't you? You was battling some demons right there.
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I was like, that shit was escalating. I was well, all right.
Come on, man.
Just when you thought it couldn't get no worse. Oh, all right.
Come on, man.
Okay, so take me through there real quick. So, so how is that though? So okay, the camera's rolling. It's just you in front of a wall. What does that feel like? Because again,
In front of a what?
I'm curious and interested in, but I'm like,
What's
how
the
do you
question?
stay in that with no co-dialogue and really convey it?
Because it's a monologue. Well, the second one was a monologue. The other one, he was reading with me, and then there was a bunch of people behind me. It's a fear. It's a fear. And I think there is some anxiety, but it kind of like football. It's like you just kind of, I use that, and I use that, and I just let it come out, and I just don't care. You can't care the littlest bit, because if you do, it kind of comes out. You just have to be able to be free, and the acting teacher's really good in teaching us little keys and stuff. So it's been great. His name's Ransford Doherty. He's been on a lot of TV shows, Chicago Fire, a bunch of TV shows, man. So he's gonna be out here soon. I already talked to him about it. That'll be a dope episode for us.
I need to definitely, and I think you're definitely letting, because again, I'm just signing up for the auditions. I ain't even went to the classes. I don't know how I'm gonna be. And like I was telling you before, I got test anxiety. So this, and when I say that, I mean it's to a point now where it's again, I didn't even apply for the audition yet, but just signing up for it, I'm already doubting myself, and dang, what if they don't like me, or what if they don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what if I don't get, I'm thinking about all these negatives before I even put myself in an opportunity to.
What we gotta do, we gotta tell that little bitch in our head.
For sure.
We gotta tell him.
He's not talking about me specifically, y'all, but he's just saying in general.
Yeah, but listen, I'm gonna be honest, and this connects back to our old conversation, right? one thing I feel like that has helped me is when I have that, I recognize it. A lot of people don't recognize that little voice that you just talked about. That like I don't even know. Like you're thinking about it. Recognize that that's the devil, and the
Like
devil is
literally,
putting that on you because he doesn't want you to do that. That
because
exact
you
thing,
could be great at
and,
it.
and you just the what the rule of thumb is for me. What I do, I use that, and I'm like I know, and I do that exact thing. He's
Hmm.
like, you shouldn't do it. Okay, I have to do that exact thing because that's what's stopping you from becoming the greater person. That's what's
It's
stopping you from upgrading. That's the rule of thumb, and I try to live by that. And sometimes I fail, and I let him win. But I know in my mind, I recognize, oh yeah, he got me today.
no,
Yeah,
I
I missed
definitely,
something.
I feel that for sure. Because I guess and maybe I'm getting to a better position with it, but I know, like, just like you said, just recognizing it. Like I remember I'm sitting in the car doing this. You know what I'm saying? Just looking I'm in the car 15, 20 minutes, just like down,
Mhm.
down, down, and then I finally snapped out of it. It was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
bro, you doing all this? You don't even know what. And I'm like, well, what if
Yes.
they do like you? What if they do? What if you do good?
Yes.
You're not gonna
Yes.
know what. And if they don't, oh fucking well, they don't know you. You don't gotta see these people no more. Like, and
Yes. Exactly. But it is
it's like,
hard.
huh?
And it is, and I think because like even like I've been doing a lot of people, and a lot of people I think like me or like us, like we are just like have the natural like gift of like yeah
We
we don't
don't want to
really care,
disappoint.
but at the same time, it's not easy getting that. Like when you came to my comedy shows, like I maybe didn't look nervous, but it's like it's because I just did it. When I do the acting, I didn't maybe look nervous, and they're like, "Oh my God, you did so good." But it's like I'm using that. You know what I mean? So the nerves, and it's like you have to do it, and if you have to figure out if you want to do it or not, because a lot of people are like, I want to act, I want to do this. Well, just do it and see if you really like it, if you
Right.
really enjoy it. You know what I
No, I
mean?
don't fuck with
Yeah,
that.
exactly. A lot of people,
Right.
because
So I'm
that's
like,
what
I
it
just
is.
gotta go for it and just see what happens, and then, like you said, like I think with football for so long, it took me it took me a long time to realize because I used to be nervous like a motherfucker, but I think after you repetition, you just get used
Yes.
to doing it, or you just say fuck it. Like, what's the worst that happen? And I think sometimes you just gotta have a little fuck it in your system, like
Yes.
forget it. Like it's okay. What'd you say? I'm not gonna say it, but what he say? It's okay to suck it. That's what he said.
Suck. It's okay.
But
You gotta suck at first.
yeah.
You
So it's
gotta
like
suck at first.
at the end of the day, the challenge of the day is go for it. Nigga, just go for it. Just say fuck it sometimes, because
You just go for it.
you're standing in your own way with a lot of things, and you
All the
gotta get the
time.
fuck out the way.
And no one else gonna help you. It's easy to be comfortable, but comfortable. But this is the thing. Comfortable is not going. A lot of people think they're comfortable, but comfortable in America is not gonna be the same. Like you could be comfortable living in a decent crib and stuff, but no, you're gonna be
Now,
comfortable on the street in a second. You're
right?
comfortable
That's gonna
as
be
when you're trying
comfortable
to
though.
watch Netflix on the street. You know what I mean?
Trying to
Struggling.
figure out where the outlets is at.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight. It's getting tough. So I think we, especially as men, it's we have to kick it into another level. You know what I mean? Anybody surrounded with me and anybody, you know what I mean, we're trying to hold each other accountable because it has to be another level right now. Because if it
Right,
don't, we're gonna miss it. We're gonna be
right now.
the woulda, shoulda, coulda dudes. You know what I mean? So it's right now. It's a great
Right
opportunity.
now.
But you know what it is. Unfazed, another great episode. We do it all the time. This is off the top. Another episode with Real Deal McNeil. Phazon in the house. We got a lot of good things coming. We're gonna do our sponsors next time because we got some new sponsors for
Shout out to
y'all.
sponsor week. We don't know what week is gonna be, but
So
sponsorship week.
so look at it coming soon. Everybody, stay unfazed. Come on.
I'm unfazed, yeah. Finna stack this paper.